Today I'm doing a review of the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag Volumizing Mascara. So this is available as of today, the 15th of March. I've got nothing on my lashes at the moment. I've just applied a small amount of brown eyeliner on the waterline, and this is with the mascara applied. This is 2 coats, and from a distance it does look very impressive. Up close some of you will find that it looks a little bit spidery, but that's what you get with volumizing mascaras. This is the gorgeous packaging. As you can see, it's a rose gold which fades into black, and as you can see it's got a multi-bristle wand, which you'll know if you followed all of my other mascara reviews that this is my favourite type of wand. So just to show you, it's very similar to these 4 other mascaras which I've reviewed and loved in the past, and they all have very similar wands. I'd say it's most like the Better Than Sex mascara wand. I have put a very affordable alternative on there which is a really good dupe, and that one is by Revolution. The first thing I noticed about this mascara is that when you use it straight out of the tube from the first go, you instantly get volume. Some mascaras are a little bit watery, so that you kind of need a week's worth of air getting in there and using it for it to thicken before it starts to thicken on your lashes, but this gave me instant volume, but it wasn't claggy, it didn't build up and look clumpy. So as you can see, it is quite black. It does say jet black, but I'll be honest, I don't think I'll ever find another mascara as black as Bad Girl Bang by Benefit, but it is very dark. It's a water resistant formula. It's a creamy formula, which I would 100% agree with. It's formulated without parabens, it doesn't contain any gluten, and it's also cruelty free. You'll notice that the wand is an hourglass shape, which is made to deliver the perfect amount of products onto each lash to make it buildable. But I do find with these types of wands, I love that they're multi-bristle, it's just that they are a little bit chunky. So if you've done your makeup, you are quite likely, if you have long lashes like I do, to get blobs of mascara on your eyeshadow. My advice to avoid that is to look down into a mirror when you're applying your mascara. That way you're less likely to get your eyelashes touching your actual skin or your makeup. I wore the mascara for over 8 hours and this is the result. Apart from having very red tied eyes, you can see that my mascara has literally not moved. So it dries brilliantly. The eyelashes are still very flexible, as you can see. I've had no smudging, no fall down, no transfer, no crumbling, and as you can see, even when I'm moving them around, the eyelashes are staying in place. Even giving them a gentle tug, you can see nothing's coming off on my fingers. And if you're somebody who likes to rub your eyes, you can see by pressing on the lashes quite vigorously, nothing is coming off and they're not disturbed, they literally stay in place. The mascara comes off very easily with baby wipes and also cotton pads and micellar water, so you'll have no problem removing it. Overall, I'm in love with the mascara and would highly recommend it. I've linked it below for you if you want to give it a go for yourself. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I will see you next week. Bye!